it's all, it's always got to be something. What's going on, everybody? Oh my god. So I think the intro is just a little bit too long. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to Home Goals. Episode number 4, I think. Is it 4? Yeehaw. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Welcome, everybody. So for those joining us for the first time, make sure to let me know. I want to say hi to you. I want to say what's good. We're also live on Twitch. So if you guys happen to have a Twitch, go over there. There's a little bit of a cleaner experience, in my opinion, but no problem. We got our YouTube family here. We got Gualberto, Giovan, Gio, Justin, Broke American. Oh, Broke American, you've been here for a while. Starting to notice you more, man. Or madame. Phil Marsh, I think a mild recession would be good for realtors if the Fed were to lower rates. Realtors? Why are you concerned about realtors? Jorge, first time, what's going on? Chevy fam, what's going on with the money? I like it, I like it. Jesse, first time here. Well, welcome. Well, like I said, guys, everybody, thanks for joining. Today we're going to be talking about this article I found on Market Insider, or Insider rather, about a mild recession could actually be good for the housing market. So we're going to be a little bit of a React Andy at first, or reading Andy, I should say, and read the article with you guys together. Pineapple and pizza family, that's right. Pineapple and jalapeno family. Let's go with that. What's up, David T? I see you. I see you guys. But anyways, smash the like button. Yeah, thank you. First time for everything. Fur Baby Life, I see you. What's going on? So let's talk about this article. I did link the article in the description if you guys want to read either later, or if you're watching this not live, you're watching this after the fact, you want to read it and give your own interpretation, that's totally fine. So if you guys have any question, we'll be doing a little bit Q&A after the conversation. Howdy from Dallas. Okay, where let me know where you guys are watching from. It's always good to see where you guys are from. We got our Wally cam up and running, right? Oh no, our Wally cam isn't running. Why are they doing this to Wally? Let me see. I just gotta do this, and now we're good. Boom. Oh no. There it is. Wally cam. I see you. Also, I'm naked. Okay. All right. Maryland, Massachusetts, Miami, SoCal. Victoria, hey, I've been noticing you commenting on my live streams that you've been trying to make it. You finally made it. Congrats. Welcome. Welcome to the Home Go Homies. Las Vegas, I like it. Okay. AZ, oh, we got a fellow Arizonian here. What's going on, Nielis? Do realtors get commission from BMR houses? I don't know what BMR houses is. Home of the $1 million studio. Ooh. I like it. Okay. Let's get going. Home from Seattle, $700,000, $600,000, $600 each way. Yikes. Yikes. Wally content's always appreciated. Man, Wally, I'm putting Wally to work. I am putting Wally to work. He is like, you hear your name, huh? Yeah, like he's had it easy for these last 2 years. I am putting that boy to work. He's shaking what his mama gave him, right? For those tips, for those super chats, right, Wally? Can I get a speak? Don't you let me down. Can I get a speak? Give me a big speak. Speak. That's your good boy. That's your good boy. All right. Let's get going. So, housing outlook. How a mild recession could actually be good for the housing market. Let me know. We're going to see if this is a W take or an L take at the end of it. Key points. Wall Street firms have eased recession calls recently, but a mild downturn may actually be good for the housing market. I see you 4 viewers on Twitch. What's going on, Twitch family? A recession would likely push the Fed to ease monetary policy, and mortgage rates would fall. A mild recession could also bring down home prices as more supply becomes available. Let's see what this is about. A downturn typically turns that. Well, once again, I'm going to be a reacting Andy here, so we're going to see my true reading skills here. All right, Wes, thank you for stopping by, man. Appreciate you. A downturn typically hurts the economy across the board, but a mild recession could actually alleviate some of the recent pain Americans have been feeling in the historically expensive and competitive housing market. For many Americans, buying a home hasn't been affordable since the pandemic. No, I don't know about since the pandemic. Houses, yes, it was hard to get a house because it was so freaking expensive. That you get, as in, like, you need a lot of cash to get in a house because it was really like competitive. But it wasn't like it was actually really affordable, and that's what caused a lot of people to buy, is because they were able to get all these really expensive areas that they weren't normally able to get, but because the rates were so cheap, they could actually afford in there. So I'm not sure I agree with that line. With mortgage rates hovering near 7%, owners are unwilling to part ways with low rates and secured previously, exacerbating the home inventory shortage. In June, the median sale price for the typical starter home reached an all-time of $243,000. That's funny. That's the median sales price of the United States. That's crazy. If that's it. I thought it was like in the 400s, the median. I don't know if we'll see. Exhibit 5, Housing Affordability Index hits the lowest level in the record this week. So basically, this is the Housing Affordable Index, and it looks like housing affordability was at an all-time high in 2011, which is funny because, yeah, I guess houses were really cheap here, but no one was buying. I do remember it was pretty affordable here, and then I remember how it started to see what I'm saying? It got really affordable in the 21s, like during the pandemic. Like, it was unaffordable for a bit here, and then it just started really dropping in unaffordability. Basically, I think this matches the interest rate. Tony, will make sense. Whether a recession will happen is another coin toss that no one has gotten right up to today anyways. Yeah, who knows? Everyone, a lot of wannabe Michael Burrys right now trying to guess what's going to happen next. Looser Fed policy is one of the gains. The Federal Reserve's aggressive policy tightening campaign has kept many home buyers sidelined with 11 interest rate hikes over the last 18 months. 11 interest rate hikes. Wow. Drink your water, everybody. My wife Mercy was making fun of me the other day because I like this massive gallon of water, just like, hey, drink your water. In a mild recession scenario, however, central bankers would likely start moving in reverse with rare cuts, which could lead to lower mortgage rates and more affordable homes. To be sure, home buying demand could increase if the Feds cut rates so swiftly that mortgage rates see a rapid decline. A flood of home buyers looking to capitalize on lower rates could end up keeping prices elevated. That's what I've been saying. I'm going to keep repeating it because it's true. That's what I've been saying. People keep wanting things to be like, oh yes, please come back, housing market. If rates drop, there's so many people on the sidelines that they're gonna, like, right now, if this very second, if rates drop to 4%, maybe 5%, like, prices are gonna go higher and people are not gonna be happy. Shoot, we might even see prices as where they were the high in 2022. So I think the Fed is letting prices kind of sizzle down, or at least they want to, but we're not letting them, right? They want prices to kind of sizzle down, so that way when the rates drop hits, then any increase will kind of put us back to here. You know what I'm saying? Steph Mac, I hope this does not hurt a lot of flippers and Airbnbers that we're hoping to make a mint. I hope that this does hurt. Honestly, Steph Mac, me too. Listen, I'm a fan of if you have your own place and you Airbnb, like I'm helping a client right now who like looking for a sweet condo, and he's gonna Airbnb his room like while he lives there. That's a great idea. or looking for midterm or short-term renters. No, it doesn't have to be Airbnb. That's cool. But if you're a flipper out here buying houses with this for the sake of Airbnb them out, I know I'm being a hater, but you're not a home go homie. Are you saying if you want to buy Stella, I'm saying if you're looking to buy right now, you need to be 100% not only financially secure, but emotionally and mentally prepared. If you're going to be one of those buyers that looks and checks the housing value every day, like you're obsessed every month looking at your housing value, now's not the time to buy. I do think whoever is buying right now is going to, because I do think prices are going to go up when mortgage rates drop. And I think they're going to go, I mean, we were able to sustain at a lower interest rate a pretty high price. Let me share with you guys what I mean here. We'll continue reading the article as we continue. Let me pull up good old Cromford report. Nick Slayer says, hey Javier, I live with my parents and I don't need to move soon. I will have 20% $400,000 for $400,000 house savings. Would you say I start seriously looking to purchase or wait till the market cools? So is the 20% the only thing you'll have, or do you have like 25 or 30% fully saved? Because if you have like 25-30%, I would look for a great deal, as in like low list price. Finding an area which you can find by doing like what I'm about to show you. If you're finding an area that the prices are still like they're pretty healthy, like they're not like there's not massive drops, and then you buy something at like a lot lower list price, and I think it wouldn't be a bad idea. So stupid to suggest that even in a mild recession, 5 million people may lose jobs. People can live without houses, not income. Yeah, well, you know, it's their opinion. So, I don't know if I agree with their take, but I do agree that people wishing for a recession or a massive downturn is kind of bad. It's like people don't really realize people's lives get affected when stuff like that happens. It's really easy for me to sit here and just, oh yeah, recession, but I also acknowledge that with a recession comes pretty severe consequences. So, I mean, I think I'll take your point and kind of, yeah, save our money, fellas. And hey, it's not just fellas here. And don't buy cars or toys now. You know what? I agree. I traded in my Tesla a few months ago. Got myself a 2-year-old used Toyota Corolla. My goal is to pay it off. Someone asked me the other day, what's my dream car? I told them a paid-off car was my dream car. Lack of builder production. Phil Marsh. Where have you heard that? Phoenix the builders are busy. Anyways, let me show you guys what I meant. What was I talking about? I was talking about the prices. Yeah. So let me just pull up. This is, of course, just Phoenix, which there's a lot of activity going in Phoenix, and that could change, of course. But let me pull up average sales price. Usually the one let's see. So this is, let me see if I can zoom in here a little more. You guys can see that guy chat. I'm gonna call you guys chat. I don't want to call you guys because it could be guys or girls. This is just general all Phoenix. Okay. This is a similar trend in most areas. I challenge you guys to look in your areas. It's probably going to be very similar. We are from May 20. There's a massive boost, right? We call this the 2020 to mid 22 boost. Then there was the mid 22 to January 23 bust. Most markets did this, okay? But see this right here, like it started going back up February to August, and what's happening now depends on the market. There are certain like let me just pull up a random city here, like Chandler. Chandler is an exception. Well, actually no, big boost, drop, and this looks like it's going up, and it's starting to drop a bit. So every city's different. Let me show you Gilbert. And once again, you guys might not be in the area.
I feel like an idiot buying a new build and getting a stupid high rate, current 2.25. I am pre-approved with keeping current mortgage. Should I sell, rent?
What? You feel stupid because you got a 2.25? You feel like an idiot right now buying a new build. First of all, thanks for the $10 super chat. You feel like an idiot because you're buying now. You currently have a 2.25 and I'm pre-approving keeping my current mortgage. Should I sell / rent? Do you, I mean, dude, I have to ask you, Jay, like, why are you buying? Like, it's easy for me to sit here or all these real estate YouTubers or people in the chat to call you stupid. But like, dude, I don't know your situation. Do you have like 3 kids coming? You got 3 baby mamas saying, Jay, we need somewhere to live, Jay. Thank you, Marco. We need somewhere to live, Jay. And you're like, shoot, my 2-bedroom, 1 bath is not going to be enough. I'm going to need a bigger house. So like in that case, it doesn't matter what we call you. You have to move, right? Or so if you have a strong need to move, then do it. I mean, it's stupid. Don't get me wrong. But if you're going with a builder, I'm pretty sure you can do a rate buy down if you buy some inventory home. I made a video about it, I think a few months ago. But yeah, I mean, I don't think you should be doing 7% with a builder. But I mean, if it's anything other than something seriously urgent, then I would probably wait. Nicer side of town, better school, safer area. So the area you live in right now is not safe. I mean, some might say you can do certain things to make your house safer. You can get an alarm. You can do that. Like, there's those that could say that. There's those that might say, you know what, it's an honorable thing to do. You know, I had a situation in my second house where at that time we had a baby girl who's now older. She's like 7, 8, and I don't remember. And literally outside of her house there was like a shooting, and it was like supposedly a safe neighborhood, but it was just like a weird situation. We didn't feel safe in that neighborhood. And was it like, I bought that house a year, 2 years before that. I didn't make as much money as I did with the first one, but we got rid of it and we like barely squeezed any profit out of it. Actually, probably if you count for the payments I made, I probably made no profit on it. But we got out of there because dude, there's a shooting outside of my baby girl's bedroom. Like, I don't care what you say. You know, what's going on, Twitch? I see you. Can you put the link of what you're looking at in chat? Yeah, sorry about that, SAO. I'll do that right now. So it's all about your personal motivation, and yeah, may not be the smartest, but it's your life, you know. And your children's security, your 4 baby mama security matters, right? So Jay, good luck to you and your 4 baby mamas. I hope everything goes well. So anyways, like I was saying, if you're researching an area, you want to make sure, you know, what's going on here. And look, there's still some room here. This was absolutely insane height-wise. I get it. Terrible. Like it just didn't make sense anymore. But look at, like, here, there was still growth. And if we look at the interest rate, which, by the way, Optimal Blue, not a sponsor. I should be, but I'm not. I guess I had a lot of good questions. I'm just trying to get through here. What was that? 2 years ago? It was May 22. The market, if rates didn't boost all the way to 6, May, June, who knows what would happen here, chat? Who knows what would have happened? Maybe there could have been more growth. So we already know that our market can sustain a 4 to 5% interest rate, because this was a 4 to 5% here in this range. So if the interest rates drop to the 4 to 5% range, there is room to grow and prices will increase. Now, of course, there are some other areas, like let's just pick out a random area that well, actually Mesa's going up. And once again, we don't have all of August data, so we don't know. But let's say this was going down, then don't overpay. So look at your current data. Look at what's going on there. We went completely off course. Let's finish the article. Great questions. I love the vibe today. You guys are killing it. I was not having the best day today, but you guys' vibe is just perfect. I appreciate you guys. I almost want to cry. Wally appreciates it too, even though he's having a nightmare right now. You know what it is too is like this is like what my 4th or 5th live stream in like a week or 2 weeks, and like it's scary because it's like new territory. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm not getting as many views if I just do videos, and this is scary. But you know, I'm starting to see people. I recognize people. I'm starting to get more comfortable with the vibes, and I like it. I like it. Oh, the average monthly chart. SAO, are you in Phoenix? LOL Live Garden on Twitch, by the way. I see you 7 viewers on Twitch. Thank you. I'm trying to find something decent in Northern Virginia, but it's been impossible. Man, we might be able to help you there. Home sales. In a recession, some Americans would lose their jobs. Some, I think a lot more than some, as unemployment rises, which would lead many to sell their homes or face foreclosures. More available supply for house hunters could bring list prices down and minimize bidding wars. That's funny. That's funny that it's like, yeah, in a recession, some people lose their jobs and some people are going to foreclose on their house. But this is great news. There'll be more supply. Hello, Tone Deaf. It's worth noting too, homebuyers today are more financially resilient. I agree with that. Not only are the homeowners more financially resilient, but also the mortgage companies have a lot more programs to prevent people from foreclosing on their house. And a time when anyone could secure a mortgage, this could help boy, what is that? Booyah. This could help home values enough to prevent a dramatic crash. But avoiding a recession entirely would likely keep home demand strong and inventory tight, meaning the market stays unaffordable. Jacob Chanel. Ooh. Chanel. Lending Tree Senior's economist told Insider in a recent interview that supply and demand dynamics of the current market are distorted, but it's possible demand surges if mortgage rates drop to about 5%. What did I say? On one hand, more demand puts upward pressure on home prices. He said, but housing supply has decreased significantly, and that is, whoa, what's going on here? No, there you go. But it's housing supply has decreased significantly, and that's also because it's more costly to build and harder to get more materials. But now supply chains are better while materials are decreasing in price. So we have two possible forces. Demand could come back as rates decline, and supply could improve as building comes back. So overall, what do you guys think? W, boo E. Thank you, Brian. What do you think? W article or L article? I think I got a little tone deaf here, you know, because we're talking, I get it. We're talking people's lives being affected here, right? But overall, I think it did have some W takes about like just talking about how just reducing interest rates is not going to just be like a complete like result, like resolution and everything. So this is a very natural way for the market to correct itself with a recession and affect people, but we have to understand that people's lives will get affected, right? But yeah. Overall, what do you guys think? W take or L take?
Keep it up, man. By the way, did you go to Game on Expo?
Thank you, Alex. I don't know what Game on Expo means. That means I didn't go. I've been very focused here, working it away. So no, unfortunately, no expos for me. But did you go? Was it pretty good? What's up, Sleepy Easy Peasy? See you. That's Jimmy J says that's capitalism. Someone has to lose. Yeah. Yep. That's a good point. Sao Sin and Twitch. So what I'm using is called Cromford Report, which is only market data in Phoenix. I'm sure you can find the market data in your area. You just have to look it up, and it's like a subscription service. Oh, it's a Phoenix Retro Expo. Oh, that would have been great to go to. Shoot. Oh man, I would have loved to. I didn't know that existed. Okay, so overall, you guys are saying, one of you guys said that it's capitalism. So I guess they considered it as a W. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. Well, let's get to some Q&A. I know you guys had some some questions, and one of you guys even said there was a good question in here. Let me see if I can find it. Nebu, and so can you. Ask. Well, you know what? Do you guys like it when I put the question up on the screen? I don't have like I'm the system I use. I can't do that. I have to manually do it. It takes a little bit of effort, but if you guys prefer that, I'll do it. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna assume you guys are, so I'm just gonna do it now. And yeah. But Nebo has a great question here that I lost. Is it rude to have a... Oh, okay, it makes it easier. Okay, I'll do it real quick. Wow, we're over 200 viewers on YouTube. Wow, thank you guys. It's been a while since I went to 200. Hard work. Woo! Thank you guys for stopping by. No, can't answer that right now. I'm doing a live stream. Okay, here you go. Nebo, and so can you. Is it rude to have a real estate agent, but you're very hesitant to buy? I have one, but I just want to be sure I'm ready to jump when I get the opportunity. That's, dude, or dudette. I have almost all of my clients are like that. They just like have me on retainer. A free retainer. They just have me like just in case something pops up. And then like I try to be like very on it and like message them, here's the new houses this week. Here's the new houses this day. Here's the market update. And they're like, great, we'll let you know when we want to look at any. But so then I like feel like I'm bothering them. I think it's a sign of the times. I think most people right now, you're kind of just having agents on retainer in case something happens. But I would say, but obviously I'm a little biased, if you're not like actively ready to make offers, don't be looking every day, you know. Just look when you do find something you like. But it's totally fine as long as you communicate that. I don't see a problem with that. Of course, let's see what chat thinks, but I personally don't see a problem with that. A-Train says, I didn't realize this was live. Yes, sir, it is live. Sound like an idiot saying that. I'm sorry. Either way, is it fine? Do you prefer questions being sent on YouTube or Twitch? Either way, I'm looking at both right now. So, but LO Live Garden, you said you're trying to find something decent. Can you give a little more information on what you consider decent? What price range? What area, etc. Sean, welcome. And by the way, if this is your first time watching me live, let me know that it's your first time and let me know where you're watching from. I want to say hi to you. I want to give you guys some virtual love. Yeah, a lot of people are hesitant. It's like, once again, very, very, very common right now. It's just a game. If your agent is like getting mad at you because of that, it's just part of the game. I've had more people this last 3 months just like almost made an offer and then they just freeze, right? So no problem, Nebo. Hope that helped. I'm glad he's answering this. Yeah. Idaho. Justin from Idaho. I'm not going to make a potato joke. Toby gang. Oh, Cesar. What's up, man? Toby is still live. What's up, Minnesota? Matthew, I see you. First time OKC in Gaza. What's going on? Montgomery, Alabama. Wesley, this is not your 14th live stream. This is like your 27th. What happens when the seller back? Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Let me post that one, Albert. Woo! Thank you, Raz.
I am 30, single and renting the attic from my parents. Got a settlement at the beginning of the year and want to buy a condo, cash, in NYC, NJ. Now is a good time, in your opinion. Thanks.
Okay. I'm going to give you a list because I can't just tell if it's a good or bad time to buy, right? I'm going to give you a list that you need to follow up on and either find an agent. If you don't have an agent, using my agent referral service below, or just find one and this is what you do. If you find the answers to this, then you'll know if it's a good time or not a good time. Denver, I see you. Benton, Arkansas. Cali. Oh, and Sleep Easy. I know you're in Cali. Okay. So I want you to just like do a general search of the price range that you're looking in, of the condos you're looking in. Okay. I don't want you to use your entire settlement. I want you to try to hold on to some of that. I would diversify if you can. Some of it in liquid savings if you don't have already an emergency fund. Some of it in different funds. Like I would go meet with a financial advisor and just really like spread yourself. Okay. If after spreading yourself with your emergency funds, and emergency funds it's liquid funds. That doesn't mean it's like oh, it's in a stock. Like we talked to someone named King last time. Go and emergency funds. Go and diversify, meet a financial advisor. If there's still money left after that for a down payment or buying cash, like if you're still able to buy a condo cash, then what you're gonna do is you look up the areas, okay, whatever areas you are, do the zip codes, have your agent do an average sales price chart like I showed you earlier. Let me show you an example. If it's New Jersey, New York, I'm assuming there's going to be a service available. Which, I mean, I don't know why there wouldn't be. Yeah. So, like, something like this. And you want to get a good idea of what's happening here, okay? If you're, like, let me show you an area that's kind of struggling right now. So you can kind of see, like, this area is not bad to me. AI dropped just like everything else. Like I told you guys, there's the boom and then the bust and the little bit boom, right? But here it looks like it's still going up. It's still trending upward, right? But let me see if I can find one that's like trending downward. Like, I wouldn't say, like, maybe this is a little concerning. There's a huge spike, but then there's a decrease, right? So you want to just get a good idea of where it's headed. Where is the track record heading? Let me pull up another area. Oh, I'm so sorry. I owe Wally 2 treats. I'll do it right now. I apologize. Thank you for calling me out. And just get a good idea, okay? If it's trending downward, and there is an overabundance of listings, so check how many condos are for sale, and compare that with how many houses are under contract or selling. If there's a lot of listings and not so many under contract, I would not buy yet. Houses prices are dropping in your area. The magic number that I've found, the months of supply, which once again it's basically how many houses, months of supply. I always have trouble describing this, but it's you look at how many houses are for sale. So let's say there's 100 houses for sale and there are 50 houses selling a month. Then the rate of how many months it would take to sell everything would be 2 months, right? If it's over 4 months, there is definitely a price decrease happening in your area, whatever zip code you're looking in, and I would hold off. I would hold off till it kind of evens out. If it's like below 1 or 2, which I don't think it depends, then the prices are going up. I would buy immediately. If it's around 2 or 3, I would focus on just keeping an eye on the market. Now, I gave you a lot, so save that clip, do whatever you got to do. But that's what I would approach. And once again, there's no yes or no's. Like everything requires research in your area. And if you truly want to know and you're not going to make an emotional decision, that's what I recommend you do. What's up, John? I see you. Been watching since Toby and Pineapple Gang. Well, thank you, DTX. I see you. Months of supply. I think you described it perfectly. LOL. Or Live Garden. Sorry. Months of supply. If no houses were to list from now on, how many will it take to deplete inventory? Exactly. Great question though. First live Victoria and Dallas. What's going on? I see you. Northern Nevada. Town is too small to say. How often do you work with vets? I work with vets. I don't market myself as a veteran realtor. A lot of times vets like to work with other vets. That's why. But I don't, when they come, I help them. And I help them at a high level, just like I help anybody. But yeah, I'm working with a vet right now. They're buying a VA right now. If you have the cash, you can actually do an assumable loan. So, struggle is too real. It's a good, solid question. Oh, let me give Wally his treats first. I owe him 2 treats from Raz and Jay. And actually, Alex did subscribe, so I owe him 3 treats. So Jay, Alex, and Raz. Wally, you want a treat? Oh, boy. You get 3 treats. Can you sit? Sit. Can you speak? Speak. Good boy. 1, 2. Okay, we'll leave this one for you here. He's eating them way out there. Thank you guys for the super chats and the subs. You're starving that poor. I know. Okay. Poor Wally, starving. He drinks like literally a gallon a day, and he eats like 5 to 6 cups food. It's crazy. Okay, good question from The Struggle Is Too Real. Oh, there's that third one. He got it. Good boy. Put an offer in Tampa, Florida. Seller... Excuse me. Counter with 450K asking price with a $5,900 buy down, but wants a $10,000 escrow? Oh, like your earnest deposit, I'm assuming. Seller is also a realtor. Is it worth trying to counter? Have to respond to tomorrow. So when I say 10K escrow, I'm thinking you mean earnest deposit, right? Like a deposit that you hold. And I'm assuming it would. Hopefully, it's still refundable. He is gonna start drooling. You already know I'm A-Train. I need to wipe his drool. Hold on. Come here. Let me wipe your drool off, boy. Oh, yes, he's a sloppy boy. Oh, sloppy boy. Okay. Gotta clean all that drool. DTX, stop it. Stop it. Earnest deposit, okay. Okay, Wally, you're a good boy. So hopefully it's still refundable. So if there's no other offers on the table, I would try to push for more. And I don't know what your original offer was either, so that kind of prevents me from doing it. But if there are no other offers on the table, that's always an opportunity to push a little more, right? If there are other offers on the table and it's a multiple offer situation, obviously, then obviously you have the $10,000 escrow really doesn't affect it. As long as your agent, I would call your agent and I would ask, $10,000 list price. I would ask, have you ever lost a client's earnest deposit before? What are my protections with the earnest deposit? Like when do I have an out and how does it work? Like if you were to ask me those questions, I've never lost my client's earnest deposit, so I would say no. And I would describe to you that you can get your earnest deposit back if you cancel during the inspection, if the appraisal comes in low, if the HOA has something you don't agree with, all these terms. So I would really just but if there's no other offers, I would always push. On the market's only 4 days, yeah. Thank you, Vanessa. No other offers. I would push. Push. Right now, don't worry necessarily to worry too much about the rate buy down. Your goal is to try to get it as much as under list price as possible. Okay. I was going to transfer ownership. Oh, this is from Live Garden on Twitch. I see you 9 viewers out there. The bank says transfer ownership of my house to an LLC. The bank says that will not trigger having to pay the loan. However, I just got a note that it's being transferred to another bank. Can I expect the next bank to play by the same rules? No. So you have to be very careful if they switch. Other banks some banks are just dumb and they'll just be careful there. Live Garden. They could definitely, it doesn't matter if the rules are the same. They could be dumb. You know what I mean? There'd be dumb people everywhere. And quote me on that. Miguel, thoughts on gambling with new construction, with home being completed June 2024, betting on rates, signing contract before the rise of home prices, still refundable earnest. I do not like gambling. I'm not a gambling person. Probably why I'm still broke. Just kidding. I'm just joking. I don't know. I'm not a gambling person. I personally would not gamble that and wait. I don't know how people do. I mean, I get it. Like, oh, I want to build my own house and choose my own upgrades. But while he's here right now, like getting pets, and he's getting hair everywhere. Walter, can you go back, please? Okay, big boy. He's still a puppy. Yes, you are. Huh? Are you still a puppy? Are you still a baby? Can I get to speak? Oh. Look at that. We got a new homegirl homie here. What's up, Lulu? Welcome. What credit score is more reliable when used to buy a home? FICO 4? Honestly, I don't think any of them are very solid. A mortgage banker or broker is going to pull your actual loan, so just do that. Just whatever. Thank you for becoming a homegirl homie. I appreciate you. You have now access to all the emojis and whatnot. So, should I throw away my dream of owning a home? You're either preparing, or you're buying, or you're owning. There's no throwing away anything, you know. I have a real problem with real estate YouTube right now because everything is so. I know, seriously, Abraham. He literally is. He's getting hair everywhere. If you go on YouTube right now, and you and this is a private browser, by the way. Oh, this is untouched by any algorithm whatsoever. So don't be like, oh, Javier watches the. No, this is a brand new browser, Firefox. I don't use it. Okay. So check this out, real estate. It's all like, just right here. You're so stupid. You want to buy a house? F you. Go fuck yourself. Like, it's so like it's so negative. It's like this guy too, man. This guy walks around his neighborhood just like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, oh my god. People just like, this is what works. Like, this gets views. Anytime I'm more negative in my video, it gets a lot of views, and guess what? It pays well. So just know that anytime you click on these negative videos and they have a lot of views, they're getting paid, right? So I get why let me look up housing market. I get why you're discouraged. I get why you look at this stuff. You're like, and I'll Smallhorn. I love Smallhorn too, by the way. She's not guilty. But look at this. Look at more pain. RIP 2023. Who died, bruh? Right? So I understand that real estate YouTube is completely depressing, but it sucks to buy right now, and it's okay to say that, but prepare, right? What did we say last time? Luck is when preparation meets opportunity. The opportunity will come. Are you going to be prepared? You're going to say, "Oh, I wasn't lucky." No, you just weren't prepared. I'm afraid I'm going to lose all my savings in 1800 rental now. Thank you, Inquiry. Appreciate it. Thank you, Denise. Appreciate it. Javi, big fan from Yankee Life on Twitch. What are your thoughts on the fair market value of this house? Javier, stop talking crap about all my favorite YouTubers. Fucking Wesley. Wesley, if I ever see you in the comment section of anyone else, it's over, bro. I'm just kidding. Do you mind if I make you a mod on YouTube just in case someone's acting a fool? I appreciate if you can. I will make you one. If you don't want it, just tell me and I'll remove it. This person wants me to check out the fair housing value, which I don't have access to MLS in New York, so I'll try my best. Really, fair housing market value just means it's a lot. Is this a lot? Is this what you want me to? No, that's not right because there's a photo here. How's the day trading going, bro? The only thing I'm trading right now is freaking my money for fast food. You know what I'm saying? Hey, congrats, Obi-Wan. Under contract on a home, $486,000 in Spring Branch, Texas. Very nice. Very, very nice. Boss to you. All right, let's see what's going on here. Fair housing market value of this. I want to... Gio says, I also watch Michael's channel too. It's fun to listen to both sides. Yeah. I mean, so Michael is like, once again, I was kind of checked off of YouTube for like most of the year. And then I came back like 3 months ago. And I saw, who's this guy? And his like channels, like our viewers are very similar, like are similar channels that other people watch on my YouTube studio. It's him. I haven't like genuinely watched a few of his videos, so I can't speak on his takes. Anytime I find anybody new, I always first find out what their situation is. Like a lot of times, which I don't think it's him. Like I'll look at other people and I'll just say, like, for example, like,
thank you for your honesty.
No problem, HD. So like I'm noticing a trend with like I'll find a channel like Jeb Smith or like Jason, last name can't think of it, and they'll have very sensational thumbnails and titles and like fire, but then the actual message itself is like, oh, the realtors, right? And they're not necessarily like, when they click a fire thumbnail video, there's not going to be like actual data about the housing market crashing. Then we have our other side of the token, which is our was it the Reventure Consulting, right? Who has his own like the own data sets he gets, and he usually gets them from like online websites like Realtor and whatnot, and he interprets it in a way where it's like it's gonna crash and it's crashing now, and it's like very sense of urgency, very high. But then I look into it and I was like, okay, well, he's not an agent, so I guess he's not pushing that, but he does have his own courses and his own apps that he's pushing, right? So I'm always like, okay, what's the thing? And the thing with Michael that I can at least appreciate for now is I don't think he's a realtor. I think it says he's an investor. But I don't know what his background is. And I think someone who comes to YouTube and is not an agent and gives honest real estate advice, I mean, they're going to do great. But do I think he's a little bit of a doomer. I think, and of course, you know, who am I to judge, right? People talking about flip-flopping, like, who knows? If you look at my channel, I'm sure you'll find a lot of discrepancies too. But I think what you guys can agree on is most of the time I'm not necessarily about talking about the market. I'm talking about empowering people. And my goal isn't to convert you to be my client. I don't care if you end up buying a house or not. But I have to admit that I have grown my business because of it, right? So I don't know. I feel like, I don't know what his situation is. I don't know if he's an investor, he's a realtor or whatnot, but I can respect that he's not an agent. But I just think he's a little bit of a doomer. So I feel like just know that, have that perspective, is know that you're looking at someone who has a negative interpretation of the market, and just know what that interpretation is or that mindset is before you start kind of binging a video, right? He used to be a realtor. Well, bro, if I ever lose my real estate license, get ready. I'm gonna be making a housing market crash video every hour. Be like, they're crashing. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the guy's obviously he gets a lot of views. There's a lot of talent there, but we've seen it before. I have seen so many people over the last 3 years come in with their heavy doom and gloom, kill it. The algorithm loves it, and then they go fade away. There's only been a few of them that has actually stuck by. I remember there was this one guy like 2 years ago who just came out of nowhere. It was a realtor in Dallas and just started killing it with the markets crashing and just grabbed a lot of subscribers and viewers. But that's all he did, and then it just disappeared. So I think anyone, if you're going to survive on YouTube a long period of time, you have to have a strong audience. You have to have like different, like you have to have some, you gotta bring some pico de gallo, man. Don't just bring jalapenos. Don't just bring tomato. You gotta have a variety of things. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's get back to it. 40% clicks with fires. Yeah. Gaza Blacks. First time chatter. What's up? Do I have to pay all my debts in order to get a house? No, you have a monthly payment, but you want to make sure you can afford, you can budget your home, but no, you don't have to have them all paid. Obi-Wan, I see you sending a home. Let's see if you can afford. Let me wait on that. I think I'm working on this person's first. We're trying to get a good idea. The only problem with Zillow is I want to be able to see this on a map, right? But it's like I can't. If I can have the ability to look at this on a map and then like see surrounding houses around there, that would be awesome. But I can't do that. What website will let me do that? What's up, Uncle? Thanks for stopping by. That's why I only listen to Don Cheeto. That's why I only listen to Sugar Ray. That's funny. That's why I only listen to Wally. Wally's has the best take. Wally, what's your opinion on the housing market? Speak. He doesn't want to talk about it. Remix. Redfin? Let's try Redfin. Yeah, no, but I want to see the houses around a neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? You can just you can just have to zoom in. I can. Zoom in where? Oh yeah, but if I click away, like is it like where is it? I have to know where it is. See what I'm saying? Trulia? Alright, let's try Trulia. Okay, similar homes, but I want to see it on the map though. Hover over the house on the right and then zoom in. Thank you, Gio. Let me try that. Hover over the house on the right and zoom in. Hover over the house on the right. Oh, okay, but where's this house though? I still have to find the house. I guess I can like manually find it. Six, 7, 2, 5. Like I want to be able to just boom. Like I know where it is here, but no, it's not. I have to find it. 6, 7, 2, 5. I guess I can do this. Control F doesn't work on. I'm about to give in right now. I don't want you guys. Not good content to just be. How did this website work? How does this website work? I see the similar houses I like here. Ah, there you go. This is not bad. So when we're looking at comps, I don't care necessarily about other neighborhoods. I'm trying to zoom in, see if I find anything here. And I see this one. This looks like a new build. Looks like there's no actual houses nearby here. So it looks like most of the comps are coming from across the freeway. So you have to tell me if it's like legit or not. 530, 396. This is hard because this looks like a new list. Is this like a new house? No need to build this custom home build. Yeah, custom home builds are really hard to comp out. So I can't. First of all, I'm not. Maybe if I had access to the MLS, I could, but I can't. Sorry. Thanks, Penguin. Appreciate it. I want. How do I prepare? What are the steps? Go slow. Hello, just kidding. I'll come back and watch. The steps of buying a house. A lot of steps. I think right now just focus on building your emergency fund. Once that's done, build your housing fund. Once your housing fund is complete, then focus on saving and saving and saving.
Javier, what does the bank use when you have a small business? Do they use your gross or net income? How do they go about it to determine what you can afford?
This is your $5 super chat. And that's actually two treats, Wally. They use your net. They can factor in, and they use like after like what's on your taxes, and a lot of small businesses go ham on write-offs, so be careful. They can sometimes bring in certain expenses back into the equation, but most of the time they use an average of 2 years on your net income. Thanks for the $5 super chat. How would the MLS help you comp custom? Just curious. I would probably look up other specific customs in like a more mile radius that are very similar in like what they offer. I would also probably be more familiar with the area, so I could probably find that out more as well. So I think it just needs, like, especially a custom. I need more market information. You know what I'm saying? Like the houses that people send me, like for my videos, most of them are local, so I can go very nitty gritty and find out like what's wrong. But a lot of times I have to have someone help me. Like if there's a certain like MLS, like in Dallas, I'll have an agent I know in Dallas. Like, hey, can you look up these comps? Give me an idea of what it's worth, and they know my style. Find a good loan officer, 100%. They didn't know how to read my tax return as an LLC. That if your lender, if they get your tax return and they go like, then you need to switch lenders. Let's what do you guys think? Should we have two people wanting me to crush their dreams and see if they can afford a house, or should I keep just answering questions? Let's do a poll. How do I do a poll? Let's do a poll. We can do Q&A. I'm gonna do it on Twitch and YouTube, so just hold on Twitch. Do we do Q&A? Or do we crush dreams? Crush dreams meaning like a home affordable, like can you afford a home situation. So asking on YouTube now. Now I'm gonna start a poll on Twitch now. That's a sad thing. Justin, I'm sorry if this is your first time watching. It's in jest. It's a common thing. People go like crush my dreams, and it's not like that. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you took offense to that, guys. I apologize. I apologize to all the people who has dreams that have been crushed. It's a joke. Twitch. I'm sorry, I don't know how to start a... Do I do slash poll? Oh, I do. That's what I do. Slash poll. Okay. There, I just did a poll on Twitch, guys. Gio says, ask him about his sister. I mean, his wife. I will not take the slander. My wife may have been my sister at one point, but she is no longer my sister. She is my wife. Okay, so it looks like it's favoring it's already kind of favoring Crush Dreams. So if you guys want to start sending in your scenario, looks like YouTube is going that way, and it looks like Twitch is all Crush Dreams. Let me chug some water. You know what's funny about my wife? No, never mind. I'm not gonna say it. Maybe for another live. So the joke there, for those that don't know, like I think a few live streams ago, I made a joke that my wife was my sister or something like that. I don't know how the joke was made, and then I just kept bringing it up over and over again. And now people that are familiar with that one, they'll just be like, "Oh, how's your sister doing?" Yeah, it looks like you guys want your dreams crushed. Okay. Once again, for those watching after the fact, it's not... I feel like I have to keep apologizing. Let me give Wally his treats, and I'll let you guys send in your scenarios. I already have Archetype and Twitch sending me his information. It is a crazy statement. Let me... you guys start sending me your stuff, okay? It's not, she's not my, I feel like if I keep defending it, you guys are just gonna go crazy. So I'll just be like, yeah, sister, you know, here's what it is. You want more treats, Wally? What's up, Josh? Thanks for coming back. Ooh, Niels. You gotta watch out with that question, because you're talking about my area, man. You ask a realtor, you ask a realtor if you can afford in the area they service, they're gonna find a way to twist it. I'm kidding. Yeah, no, let's crush some dreams. You guys want to do that? Okay. That's it, dude. Can you sit? Can you sit? Sit. No, sit. No! Don't bump into the camera. Go back. 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 Wally, back. Down. Good boy. Down. Wally, down. Good boy. Okay, let's start out with R-Type. I gotta have like a theme song for Crushing Dreams, huh? Maybe like a sound effect, like a crushing one. Just... Ooh, should not highlight that. So I'm just screenshotting it so you guys can be able to see it. Fan of FF? What's that? Final Fantasy? I know there's a new one that came out, right? I didn't play it. Honestly, dude, I've had no time to play. I hate to be that guy. My wife and I play Minecraft every night. That's like, I love that. It's like my love right now. We have our own world. She built this awesome villager community where there we have every job. I have built an XP farm with skeletons, and we raided a nether fortress yesterday, and it was awesome. She stayed back and sniped them while I was in there doing all the work. Now Wally broke his stay, but I didn't tell him stay. I told him down, so technically it's fine. Okay. Sorry for the delay, guys. There you go. 5,600 monthly net income, no debt, 53k savings for down payment and closing cost. 800 credit score, very good credit score. Can I afford a townhouse in Greer, SC? Pricing has been 250. Common charges are about 140 a month. Let's see.
My dreams are juicy. I'll send you deets on Twitch. I'm Ob1 Ristogi.
Okay. Juicy. The hell does that mean? My dreams are juicy. Well, you should get that check. What the hell, man? I don't think that's good for you, bro. Someone, yeah, I know, right? If you ever start a sentence like that, hey man, my dreams are juicy. I know, probably just didn't read the right way. Let's not make juicy a thing, please. Let's not. That's juicy. If I see a situation where it's like works, I'm gonna be like, that is juicy, my friend. That is so juicy. Pretty juicy is one of the band, but juicy is where it's at. I don't think your pee should be that juicy. Sorry for the delay. All right, got it up. As a reminder, I have to plug myself. Sorry. This is available on a Patreon. If you want your own thing, it has a cash to close calculator, has a home base where you can basically have like a quick summary of everything on that you've done. You can take additional notes, cash to close calculator, goal tracker, interest rate buy down calculator, which I think I need to work on this a little more. Home affordability, play with the numbers, timeline calculator, market research tool, mortgage calculator. It has a bunch of stuff available. $10 a month. You don't have to be there for many months to sign up and then cancel. But if you want to be a homie, stick around, okay? All right. There.
My rent is going up to as much as a mortgage. Only have a 3-month fund. Should I stay or look for a house? More fun to crush tears of joy.
I think you should, now that you have your 3 months, start saving for your house. Like, start saving for down payment and stuff. Don't try not to go the down payment assistance route. I think you're start saving for a house for sure. Let me bring this over. Okay. So our type makes 5,600 in net income. So that's monthly, I'm assuming. So that's going to be approximately, we're at 75% right now. So let's try 75,000 annually. Is that no 4688? So I don't want to I guess I'll manually change it. I'll have to fix it later. 5,600. So this will be this multiplied by 12. 67,200. Okay, so that's rough, give or take, your net income. I'm assuming your gross income would probably be what, That's why I don't know what your gross income. If you guys can try providing your gross income too, just because it helps with the qualification. It looks like you have an 800 credit score, so that's perfect. You have great savings, by the way. Let's start with your savings, the cash to close thing. I mean, you're looking at buying, let's say at most 300,000, just to do like really pushing it. Now I don't know if you have an emergency fund, so I'm assuming you do. If that 56.3K is not your, if that is your emergency fund somewhere in there, mixed in there, separate. Take out 20K, whatever your emergency fund is. You only have 33K, but you seem like you have your ducks in a row, so I'm assuming that you have plenty of savings, and you have also emergency fund already set. $500, $200 inspection. Honestly, I don't know. $600 appraisal. Closing costs, I'm going to leave at 10,000. I don't know. I used to have, this is broken because this is like the one I use for these videos, but the one that actually works. I use this website to find out the closing costs of South Carolina. I don't know if you have a high tax rate in school, high tax rate state or not, so I'm just gonna leave it at 10,000. I mean, right now with 10% down, you have plenty. You have 41,000. And that's including paying your closing costs. If you can get the seller to pay your closing costs, you're going to be in a better position. If you want to go 20% down, maybe if you're like, if you're paying your own closing cost, you're about 20K off. If you have the seller pay your closing costs, you're about 10K off. So you're basically almost there. Regarding what you can afford, you can qualify up to 3,333, but you really should be between 1,400 to about like 1,900. 2,000 is really tight. You're really pushing it there. Do I have? Wait, hold on. Do I still have? No, I don't. So, what is 1,900? How does that look like? Well, let's go to the mortgage calculator. 250,000. Oh, look, I already did that. So let's once again, let's just go worst case scenario. $300,000. Let's do 10% down. My neighbor just got evicted. Go tell him the magic plan. Go help him. Go offer him a place to stay. Interest rate 7%. Tax rate, I don't know what your tax rate is in South Carolina, so we'll do let's do 3,000. I guess I could look up a town, Greer. Whoa. Okay, we're townhouse. We're looking 250, 300,000. Wow, good looking townhouses. A lot of new ones, huh? Holy crap, a lot of new ones. I don't know if they're Greer. That's... I don't know if that's right. You have to burn out. Anyways, so first of all, if you have new construction, I would try to get some kind of builder incentive. Like, yeah, these are nice. I'm trying to see what the taxes are though. Are they pea juicy or are they not pea juicy is the question. If they're pretty juicy, then I think we're gonna be pretty happy with that. Tax records. There you go. No, it's price history. Some states don't like let you disclose tax records. This might be a state that's similar to that. If I can find one that's not new, it'll probably give me a better idea if... Okay, here you go. Wow. Gee, that's a lot of taxes. So yeah, it should be a 4,000 probably. What's up, creep? I wouldn't buy a house if it wasn't P juicy, dude. If the house isn't P juicy, what are you doing? So bad news: $300,000 with a high rate and a high annual tax rate. You're looking like you're pushing it. So let's go to 250 because that's where you were looking. It's still pushing it. So I'm hoping that the lender can do a rate buy down with if they can give you a rate buy down where there's incentives involved. Then you're going to be in perfect spot, even if it's like maybe 6%. So really, yes, you can qualify for it. Yes. But to truly afford it, if you can get the builder to buy it down to under 6, then you're going to be in perfect spot. You're going to be in 1990. And of course, I am guesstimating a lot of these numbers. So always double check with your local lender. And if you need an agent referral, there's a link in the description for that. But overall, I think if you can get that rate buy down to 6 or 5, I think you're in a good spot. So you are officially P juicy, my friend. Congratulations, you have my seal of approval. People are gonna be so sick of me saying P juicy. Now, speaking of P juicy, let's go look at the situation that he gave. Thank you. Oh, property tax are $18.50 a year. I don't know if that's right. Our type. I just looked it up. It's 4K. If it's $18.50, then perfect. So no dreams crushed today, my friend. Obi-Wan Rastogi, the P Juicy himself, sent this one. Let's get it going. Let's see. What are the common charges in South Carolina? Is it pretty much HOA fees? I'm thinking that's what he meant by that. What did you mean by the common charges? All right. Here's Obi-Wan Rastogi. All right, Will. I see that super check coming. We make about 159K gross a year, not counting bonuses. Nice. And we're paying 20% down. We have a monthly debt of $550 for a car and have already put 10K in earnest. Oh, you're in a contract.
$12K gross monthly income. No debt. $300K in savings. 800 plus credit. What can we afford in Franklin, Tennessee?
Good question. Let's no more. If you guys give money, I have to answer. So if you guys want, please no more super chats. That will be the last one I do. Okay. So just so you know, I don't want you guys to send your money. If you do, I have to stay longer, but it's my kid's bedtime soon. I don't want to miss it. We make about 159K gross a year, not counting. We have okay, I already read all that. Whoa, Meritage, and they're giving us 15K towards closing and kicking back a 3% commission because my wife, because she's an attorney and is repping us in the purchase. Holy smokes! According to the Safe Tight calculator, are we okay? 3,700 is what we expect to pay. Wow! First of all, big W for you. Congratulations, man. And that's a true secret of realtors and why we're able to always like make these videos. Oh yeah, I own these investment properties and I do this. We get at least 2 to 3% off everything, right? I get paid to buy a house. Literally, if I buy a house, if I buy a $500,000 house, the average commission, I don't know, there's no average commissions, but let's say in this specific situation that I've seen before, it's like 2 to 3%. Dude, it's paying me. They're paying me to buy a house, $15,000. So no, if you want a true hack, get a real estate license in your state, use it to buy your own house. You're going to save 3%. I don't know what this means, but okay. What's my stream schedule? I don't have one. I guess I'll probably go live next. My wife says I shouldn't do it that often, and I trust her. I can tell you my next live will be not Tuesday. Wednesday at 4. Wednesday 4.